Hello there. In this video, we're going to take a look at some new features in our latest release, uh, which allow the ability to kind of um, open up related screens and close related screens in a document view. And so what we have here is we have a scenario where we have a LightSwitch application, and if I just pin this back for a second, um, and again, for those that haven't, if this is your first video, you might look at this and go, this doesn't look like a LightSwitch application, but in fact it is. This is just a DSL modeling tool that sits on top of LightSwitch that provides us the ability to build out a more, I guess, detailed navigation capability within LightSwitch. So just a quick overview, this swim lane here represents all of your LightSwitch artifacts, your navigation groups, your screens, your LightSwitch commands. And on this swim lane, the first one, these are all of the elements that you can choose to lay out different navigation and layout strategies for your LightSwitch application. And everything sort of starts with this shell. There is quite a few videos on our website at www.softlandingcanada.com that help to explain, how to build these models. So we won't go through that in too great a detail today. What we want to do is basically look at this scenario that we have here, where what we've done is we've added this right dock split control to our model. And so if I just put up the properties for that, there we go, and there we go. So if you look at the way we have it set up right now, we're establishing that it is docked on the right hand side of the display, and that it's 400 in height, 500 in width. So in case the height doesn't really matter because it's docked to the right hand side. Associated to that, we have a group, and basically a group is it allows us to kind of group multiple LightSwitch screens together, and you can see here that we have three screens being grouped into this group, and then this group is associated to that split. And of course you can have multiple groups, so the idea being that you can have different, very much like Visual Studio, how there's different windows and tabs and so forth. This is what you can create with these grouping controls and split control. So anyway, let's take a look at how this works, and so I'll run the application. Okay, so when the application spins up, we have a single tab. Sorry about the name. This is also part of another demo, multi-language demo that we have. But anyway, so if we open up this window, so we open up the customer window first. So you can see that when it opens up as a document window. It is a docking window, but it's document. And then as I open up orders, you can see that orders will open up in a right docked window. And let's open up categories. And you can see categories is opening up. And so this is that split container and group that we were looking at in our model earlier before. And of course one more, employees. All right, so as you can see, each one of these had required a independent sort of initiation of or launch from these buttons. And what we're going to demonstrate today is a new feature within DockShell that allows you to tie the opening and closing of screens to a parent screen. So let's close this down and let's take a look at how to do that. And so when the application closed, it's very simple to do. So we go back up to our screens that we have up here, and what we want to do is basically draw a link using our link tool from each of the views. So from the there's just closing down there, from this customer list detail screen, we'll call this the parent screen, and these will all be child screens of this parent screen. So basically what we want is we want to have these screens open up and close when the parent opens and closes. So what we can do is if we go to our toolbox, select on our background, and then we just simply take a link tool and we drag the link tool from this control to this control, and we'll do another one from this one to this one. You can actually cascade these as well. So if you wanted to, you could have a link from here to here, and basically have a cascading approach. But for illustration purposes, this is probably the best way to look at it. Okay, so now we have a link from here to here, and so this basically this link control allows you to specify, you know, whether this is really originally it was set up to allow you to do data synchronization. So if I saved some change here, the changes here would also be refreshed or saved and refreshed, which is these operations that you see here. This target save and save first. There's another video that speaks to this particular feature. But also available is the ability to do this, which is modify the open and close behaviors associated to each one of these links. So if we're looking at this first one here, which is between the customer list detail and the employee list detail, what we want to do is we want to say automatically close the child true and automatically open the child to be true. Now we can also set the automatically close parent to be true and automatically open parent to be true. So basically what this current setting is that when I open up this customer list detail, it will see this link and it will automatically try to launch this employee list detail screen and open it up if it isn't already open. And when I close this parent screen, this customer list detail screen, it will automatically close the employee list detail screen. So let's make that same change apply to the other two. So we can just multi-select these two here, and we'll just basically do a global change. So that is automatically close the child, and we automatically open the child. All right, let's take a look and see what damage we've caused. Okay, so basically the same application, but this time when I open up the customer screen, watch what happens. So first the customer screen will launch, it will open up, and then shortly thereafter you're going to see it attempt to open all the other related screens. So in this case the order list detail is opening up, and this is in debug, so it's a little slower than it would be in in a deployed scenario. And then you can see it's opening up the category list detail, and it'll open up the employee list detail as well. So that's kind of nice. And then the cool part is if I close my parent screen, in this case this is the customer list screen, close that, watch what happens. It automatically closes the other screens. It's kind of cool. So again, open it up, opens up the parent screen, followed by all of the related child screens. And then on close, we have them all closed. Very cool. So one last thing. So mention that you can also close the parent screen. So what we'll do is we'll set just one of these to close. So we'll take the order list detail screen once this finally closes. And again, I apologize. This is in a virtual environment, so it's a bit slow. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set this to, let's see, close the parent. So automatically close the parent. And let's say automatically open the parent too. All right, so basically now what we're saying is that this one becomes the parent of this one. Well, it isn't really, but this type of behavior suggests that if I open up this by itself, what's going to happen is it should open up this parent screen. And because the parent screen is also linked to these other two screens, it should launch these ones as well, although that's to be seen, so let's take a look. All right, so the application is up now. So as you recall, if we go back to our Solution Explorer, we basically have this one set up so that on this particular link that when this one opens, it will request this one to open. And because this one is also linked to these other two, and it says that when this opens, to open these ones up, we should in fact see this one, when we launch this one, open this one, and then these two follow, kind of thing. So let's take a look and see if that works. So this is the order list detail screen, so we'll launch that first. And you can see that it's still docking in its container and group settings, which is kind of nice. Okay, now you can see the customer list detail screen is opening up. And then followed by that, these are still loading asynchronously. You can see that it'll launch the others. And there's the customer. And again, the environment is a bit slow that I'm demoing in, so do apologize. All right. There you go. And we also have it set up so that on the order list detail screen itself, that if we were to close the order list detail screen, what we should see is the parent close. And because the parent is linked to those other ones, what should happen is that there goes the parent, and hopefully we should see the other two go away, and they do, which is kind of cool. All right, so there's the link feature that allows you to link between multiple screens, allowing you to open up multiple screens and control some pretty cool behavior. All right, thank you very much for your time. Hopefully it was worth it. And if you want more information on this product, please visit our website at www.softlandingcanada.com. Thank you and have a great day.